Hello and welcome to Savepoints, cosmic lessons I've learned about life and myself by playing video games. I'd like to welcome video game enthusiasts, the Planetside community, and all sentient home appliances. My name is Goldvision and I fight for the Vanu sovereignty, although I often feel like a new conglomerate soldier in a VS body as I prefer hard-hitting weapons and I think the VS armor makes me look fat. Today I'm going to share with you an experience that I found to be extremely profound in a number of ways. I have no better language to sum it up beyond simply give freely. Perhaps too altruistic for some, it is similar to the old adage, what goes around comes around, as well as the classic Chinese proverb, everybody Wang Chung tonight. I can't give you the full translation, I'm a little rusty on my Mandarin, and regardless, I believe that maxim is rife with culturally specific subtext. In this particular instance, I found myself on Indar crossing the bridge between Regent Rock Garrison and Scarred Mesa Skydeck. Seeing as my good friend Ash Flake was apparently too far behind me to remember his existence, I was now running too deep with my newest best friend Billiam. Although we don't converse, I can tell he is a light assault trooper, he has affinity for laser sights, and that his name is Billiam. Fireworks go off above our heads, celebrating our 10 seconds of friendship anniversary. I had just begun assembling the list of invites for our 20 seconds of friendship anniversary when my best friend Billiam is defeated, netting us a total of 16 seconds of best friend friendship. Having never actually exchanged words, I can only assume he would have wanted to compliment me on the excellent job I had done covering his back until that moment when I watched him die from a crouched and safe position. He would probably then reflect on all the good times we had, like how crazy it was when the Mag Rider blew up right before the fireworks went off, and how I watched him die from a crouched and safe position. I suffer an existential crisis, all purpose and meaning lost, with only death, poison, or pirates behind me and no random individuals with whom to form superficial muted friendships within the vicinity. I realize that as long as I keep trying to live in my dark and empty past, I'd keep reliving my 16-second friendships from friend to friend, life to life, always celebrating and always holding on to that which was simply not there anymore, while my good friend Ash Flake was on his way over. I determined the problem, my selfishness holding me down, holding a shotgun, holding on to this position, holding these expensive C4 packs, and as long as I would continue to hold on, I would never get to Wang Chung tonight. Suddenly liberated from my selfishness, I literally fly across the bridge to let go of everything I have within my possession. I give away several shotgun blasts to Shaka Khan, at which point I remember my expensive C4 pack and the team of future new conglomerate friends who are piling up or congregating on the deck below me. I selflessly share my wealth, throwing a brick of friendship and activating it, causing a horrible friendship explosion that I can only hope express my deep happiness and desire to spread the gift of sharing and letting go. I share a second friendship explosion for a total of 10 kills, after which Fidel LC shares some deadly bullets using his AF-19 mercenary. I'm told at this point that among my newly made friends I had defeated the Buddha. Not entirely sure why the Buddha was new conglomerate or how I was going to explain this to my mom and the rest of society, I clicked the deploy button with the intent of respawning at the nearest Sunderer to rejoin the fight. I click it again, and 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 again, at which point I am disconnected from the server, my attitude of giving freely apparently leading me to my ejection from the game. Upon restarting and rejoining, I discover myself alive and at the same location at which I had died. Full ammo, including replenished C4 packs, the strangest part being, the previously overcrowded bridge was now virtually bereft of friend or foe. Ash Flake asks me where the fight had gone. Suddenly remembering his friendship and existence, I explain.
I think we all got kicked, and now we're all coming back and we have to deal with this.
Kitten Rainbow asks if everyone had crashed, Thuggernaut attesting to that truth. I hesitantly examine the bridge, revealing a surreal emptiness, as if the conflict had been resolved with no real winner or loser. I must note that this has never happened in my experience in Planetside 2, the server has actually been incredibly reliable from my perspective. I ask Ash Flake to set a squad waypoint and proceed to it, as Kitten Rainbow and Thuggernaut converse about the mystery we are all now a part of. As the sun or whatever local star begins to rise, I hear an enemy ATV drone past on the bridge as I proceed to the waypoint. I begin to soak in the strange peacefulness until the ATV returns, at which point I share with him and his ATV a friendship brick he happily embraces and unwraps too quickly, netting me an ATV kill and what feels like a bridge crossing victory. Had I not decided to give freely, I might have never been able to cross the bridge or make a myriad of new friends into friendship bits. I might have been stuck in the middle of the bridge forever, dwelling in the past and debating the meaning of existence rather than proceeding to the next checkpoint with full ammo and daylight ahead of me. I am left to assume that Wang Chung means to get kicked from the server after escaping an existential crisis, or after looking it up, it actually means yellow bell. That doesn't make any sense. My name is Goldvision, and I hope you enjoyed this save point.